It's harder for this person to be away from you than it was to be with you. This could have been someone who made you feel like it was difficult to be with you, or like the relationship just wasn't working. Now I feel like hindsight's 2020. It's harder to be away from you than it was to be with you. And I can see you eating and stopping and listening to this and being like, okay, that's not my problem. That's not my monkey, not my circus. I feel like the trust has been broken. Something has gone down to where even just the fact that they left in general is like, okay, that's your own issue to deal with now. It's harder to be away from me than it is to be with me. Well, it was harder to be with you than it is to be away from you. I almost feel like there's a flipping of the narrative. 33 seconds on the timer. I've been up all night thinking about you. I feel like you can feel that. You can feel that, and you know that. Their energy showing up as the Ace of Pentacles. Also, winter energy and telepathic can be significant. Divine masculine. I feel like they think that they're this. I kind of doubt it. Cancer energy also significant. When I asked the dynamic between your relationship, the Chariot was a card that came up here. Main energy. And then the Cancer energy is right here too. So I feel like they may feel that way, but they might have mother wounds. I mean, who doesn't really? We all have things that we're working through. Some more extreme than others, of course. I feel like there's something to do with what they feel is clarity now, or feeling like they need to. I feel like I'm trying to buy your love, or I'm trying to come back in and offer you something really good so you can't say no to it, or I'm offering you a gift. And I just feel like there's a part of you that's like, I'm happier over here. I'm happier over here. Even then, Right Where You Left Me by Taylor Swift is playing in my head, so I feel like that's how they may feel, or they're hoping. You're even right where they left you. With the sun being right here, though, your energy, I feel like you're like, I'm covering the baby. I'm on the up and up. I'm having victory. I'm very fertile. I'm moving into new times. I've already planted new seeds. It's almost like even if it hasn't been that long, once you end it, once it's over, it's over. Again, winter energy has significance, especially with this February 7th to March 19th. And telepathic, also December 22nd to February 6th. Could be birthdays, could just be times of year when something happened. And I feel like, even when I put down this deck, I put it where your deck was. So it's like trying to get in your energy. The sun, the world, yeah, you're over it. Death, oh, you're over it. Knight of Swords. You may have even already spoken to other people or started talking to other people. Five of Pentacles. Even, like, once you also tell someone what's really going on in your life, or say the truth, especially if you feel alone and you're seeking support from your friends or from people around, once that's all the information's out there like that, I feel like you know deep down you can't go back. So it's almost like I feel like you allow yourself to hold yourself accountable by telling the truth, or by being honest, or by speaking up what you need, or even telling someone, do not let me go back, you know? What are you gonna do? Because I'm hearing stay with me, and I feel like that's by Louis the Child. Won't you stay with me? How do you feel about this? I feel like my tummy is starting to hurt. It was all yellow. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. Also, I feel like with them coming up as the Ace of Pentacles, that's crazy. The King of Pentacles under that. Earth and energy is significant. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The moon, I feel like you're like, I can give myself everything that you're thinking you are trying to give me. I don't want it. I don't want it. And I feel like that kind of weighs on them, especially with the moon energy. I also feel too, you can recognize it when they're moving sneakily. They also could have been putting their money in weird places too. They're just something, ooh, they might have things attached to them too, especially with this Nine of Swords being under there and all these spirits, you know? These voices in my head tell me they know best. What? Oh, I want to scream. High School Musical 3, Troy Bolton. Anyway, I don't trust you. That's how I feel you feel. Tower reversed. The drought was the very worst started playing in my head. So it's kind of like you knew this was coming. I feel like it was more difficult, the aftermath, than you expected. At the same time, I feel like you're like, I knew how hard it was to release this, to let go of it, to move forward from it. I'm seeing like a green car too, but also like the slug bug. So like playing slug bug. Sorry, not me like teching. Anyway. How else do you feel about it? Like, I just feel valuable. I feel fabulous. There's a lot of High School Musical playing in my head, actually. That's interesting. You could have already moved on, too. Or you could just feel like being with them puts me in a state where I feel like I'm in an illusion. Or it's harder to break free. Maybe even they get you into cycles that are very difficult to break. Or you had to break your own addiction while you're going through it. Not that the devil came out, but it just feels like it's very difficult for me to see the truth, 444, when I'm around them, when I'm with them. It just feels like this dynamic helped us both more so you, be ushered in the direction that you're meant to be by seeing how difficult and foggy it gets when you're somewhere that you're, I wouldn't say you're not meant to be, but it feels more so like something that I don't want to be. Like, I realize that I have the choice, or I don't have to stay somewhere that I don't really want to be, or that doesn't actually help me out or fuel me and make me feel better. I don't have to be anywhere where I'm having to beg for what I want or ask for what I want or exert more strength to get through it. I could have also picked a lot of fights or like tried to banter a lot with you, but not banter in a good way. It feels like micromanaging and belittling, like micro. Empress. Okay, a lot of major arcana. The Star, Empress, Justice. Libra energy can be significant, especially, yeah, because Libra is here too. 6th house. Feeling like it's your duty to give back to relationships too, or balance or harmonize things. 143 on the clock. And I just feel like it got to the point where I don't actually need to give you my all if you're not giving it back to me. Because there's something to do with 5 of 5. Knowing that I need to make a change, and that could be like their mother also could have been someone to tell you, like, what are you doing with them? Or why are you with them? Sister even too, who felt more like a mother. Again, there's something about mother. I almost feel like there could have been an energy too where it was like they were put in a, someone was made to feel not an equal to the other. And that feels like it was to be a power trip or like intentional to keep you kind of stuck to them or addicted to them. I just feel like anything that leaves you that confused or feeling like, what path do I take? When you weren't feeling like that, when you weren't with them, kind of tells you everything you need to know, you know? It feels like they have just dark energy. They just feel like they have dark energy. Tell me more about this dynamic. What is in your highest and best to do moving forward? New beginnings? Yes. Yeah. Fresh start with an open mind, knowing where you lacked in the past and using that to create success, allowing yourself to accept changes that will bring good things to you. Then yes, absolutely. What's your absolute yes? Because this person feels like, even the offer that they're giving to me still feels like it wouldn't actually be long-term. Like I'm seeing like longevity with it crossed out. Spring. Okay, winter and spring, May 6th to June 20th. That's literally now. And then March 20th to May 5th too. I just feel like developments can glow up. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Start playing my mind. Keep glowing up. That's exactly what's happening right now. And thank God. Yeah. I just feel like they cause more buzz, more turmoil. Gemini and Capricorn energy is also here too. Yeah. No. Honor the fact that you don't trust them and they're not worth it. And move right along. Cartouche. Choose to release that which lower your vibration into fear, being with them because of how they are. Come back to love, stay true to yourself, and you shall inspire others to think or speak more positively when they are around you. Invoking the power of speech and words for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth will work effectively for you. I'm also seeing crows too. Owls, like birds, but big birds.